Hey everyone, quick update on my trade results for the month of April. Hope everybody had a good month. Quick risk disclosure before we jump in. Investing in options trading involves risk. Make sure that you are only trading with money that you can afford to lose. Please pause this to read the full disclosure, or you can see our website. All right, so let's jump in. Before I get into my stuff, a quick recap of Chad's results. So he did his AM Iron Condors. He had 19 winners, 7 losers, 73% win rate for a little over 18K on those 26 trades. His Lunchtime Iron Condors had 24 trades, 20 winners, 4 losers, 83% win rate, a little over 22K. Power Hour was a little red for the month, 5 trades, 40% win rate, about 5,700 in the red. Net plus 34, 825 on 55 trades, 75% win rate. His 1 DTE, he traded 4 times, 3 winners, a little over 3K. And then as far as directional day trading, pretty light on trades, couple mighty 90s, a little bit green. Volume runners, just 3 trades, pretty much a scratch. Some continuation runners, plus 565. So plus 815 on the day trades for Chad. All right, so for my stuff, let me give you a quick overall summary, and then I'll go in and break down some of the different strategies. The way that I categorize these, 0 and 1 DTE. So nice bounce back from March, which was minus 12K. This month did almost 14,000. British Iron Condors, also a nice bounce back, a little over 12,000. No price action BICs, no Woogas. Mahomes, red, minus 4,300. Calendars, just a select few, but plus 3,700 on those. Transformers, plus 3,200. Options selling, got smoked out of some trades when the volatility kicked into high gear, minus 7,800 on those. And then my day trading continues to kind of lead the way for me from a performance perspective, over 96,000. And then other trades, which is basically earnings butterflies, did a couple of those, minus 1,000. So total for the month, over 117K. Account up 19 with a really reasonable drawdown. I talked about last month how my return on account had been pretty similar to my drawdown each month. And this month really just kind of blew that out of the water with a really nice return versus the drawdown. So let's go through these. First off, 0 and 1 DTE. This is primarily these price action iron condors. So just looking for pockets of consolidation, selling 0 DTE premium. You can see the first week of April was red. Second week was a little bit green. Third week, really nice week, over 14,000 that week, minus 6 the next, and then to round out the remaining part, an additional 11,000. A big chunk of that came on the last day of the month, Rick, that I did, so plus 13.9 on the month. British Iron Condors, really nice month. You can see that was the first day. There was a period where I wasn't trading them just because the volatility was too high. But got back in about mid-April, booked 3,000 that week, 8,200, and then a small last few days, so over 12,000. The only thing I trade in my Interactive Brokers account are these BICs, and that account is back up to new all-time P&L highs, so that's nice. No Woogas. Mahomes struggled. I had 1, 2, 3 that basically were near pins in the month, so that did not work out well. I also missed out on some trades that I should have taken that would possibly have gotten me back to even. So hitting the losers and missing the winners, that's never a good recipe for success, but those are the results. As far as calendars go, these I entered end of March, but they closed in April. So these are on April. So a little over 3,700 on the minimal number of calendars. As far as transformers go, just did a few 1 DTE Iron Condors. that I transformed for plus 3,255. Option selling, this was my worst category. I had some trades in VXX and an Iron Duck and SPX that got smoked out on the big volatility expansion, so minus 7,800 on those. And then the day trades. So the first week, really nice, plus 17,000. The second week, it was really one day here. Yeah, the 9th. I had one trade that was plus 30K, one that was 42. So about $70,000 in one day on those day trades. Just that was the day that Trump announced the 90-day tariff pause, and I was positioned long that day, not in anticipation of that by any means, but I just kind of got lucky and had some really nice size on when those hit with some long calls on primarily Microsoft and MSTR. So those just ripped, and I just let them run. So that was kind of the big meat of that performance on that one day. But had some other nice trades as well. Well, you can see I made 70,000 that one day, but for the week I was only at 54. I say only, but so some of the other trades did not do as well. I got a little loose after that big winning day and gave a little bit back, but still decent. The next week was a little bit red, and then the last week and a half or so, another nice week with some nice winners, plus 28K, and then a little bit red to end the last few days. So, but plus 96, 844 on the day trading. As far as other, like I said, it was just a couple of earnings flies, a downside broken wing put fly in Tesla, and an upside broken wing call fly in Google. Neither of those worked out, but those are just kind of small for fun trades. So minus 1,000 on those. So that is it for the month of April. Look forward to May. Hope everybody's having a good month so far. Talk to you soon.